Hi everybody, I'm Mark Freestead with today's Daily Hope, which comes from John chapter 4. Some of you know I grew up in the upper Midwest, and when you live in the upper Midwest, there's no mistaking what season you're in. Sometimes you'll get an Indian summer or you'll get a very late spring, but it doesn't take much to know if it's winter, spring, summer, fall. And in fact, the whole school calendar and the social calendar was built around the needs of an agrarian society. In chapter 4 of John, you may know Jesus is visiting with the woman at the well, and this is the point where the disciples catch up to him, and they're sort of urging him on. They're not recognizing the importance of the moment. And so Jesus says, my food, don't offer me food. My food is to do what my Father sent me to do. My food is to finish his work. And here's the key verse, verse 35. Don't you have a saying? You say it's still 4 months until harvest time, but I tell you, open your eyes. Look at the fields. They are ripe for harvest right now. If you grow a garden or plant anything and wait for it to come up, you know there's a waiting period of time, and it's very predictable. Within a few weeks, it's going to pop to the ground, and then it's going to grow, and it's going to bear fruit or whatever it is that your plant does. But Jesus is pointing out that God sometimes works in unexpected ways and at surprising speeds. And so I think the key in verse 35 is open your eyes. Notice what he's doing over and above the stuff that everybody else is paying attention to and the things people are getting worked up about and whatnot, and open our eyes to see where God is moving, because it could be in the most unexpected places at the most unexpected of speeds. And I think that's Jesus' message for the disciples. You know, there was this idea that the Messiah came only to Israel, to the true Israelites, not the Samaritans. They'd intermarried. They were half-breeds. Jesus couldn't possibly be concerned about them. But here he is in a Samaritan village, and his disciples are not recognizing this could be an important moment to move the kingdom forward. And Jesus says, you guys, open your eyes. Look at these fields. They are ripe for harvest right now. I think God wants to continually give us a new pair of glasses. Sometimes we become accustomed to the dirt or the smudge on our glasses, or sometimes the prescription is just off, but we're so used to it. And God says, I'm doing a new thing. Pay attention. I want you to see what I see. So that's today's great verse from John chapter 4, verse 35. I encourage you to go and read the entire chapter of John chapter 4 to really understand the opportunity that Jesus is asking them to capitalize on here.